Jayco Eagle half-ton series model 27.5 RKDS here at Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. That's rear kitchen double slide. All kinds of fun wrapped up in a half-ton towable package. She weighs 7,950 pounds, 7,950. So properly equipped tow package half-ton, realistically, should have no problem. Every RV is the best for a different reason. I do truly believe that. We carry so many different names here, it's not even funny. So why does this one really stick out in my head? You know, rear kitchens have been built for a long time. Why this one? Why buy this one versus something else? That's what I want to touch on in this video. Every camper has a toilet, a fridge, and a bed. I'm not going to talk about that stuff. I'm going to talk about what makes this different, like the fact that it has double the warranty of pretty much anything else in its class. I'm not really overtly aware of many other half-ton towable fifth wheels with a standard 2-year bumper to hitch warranty inclusive of first-year roadside assistance. That's because there are not many other half-ton towable fifth wheels built to this extent. While I'm standing here, I want to point out a couple things. If you look up, you see all tubular aluminum. It is all welded, not bracketed. Bracketed aluminum wiggles going down the road. Going down the road, this RV is subject to a 4 on the Richter scale earthquake inside with hurricane force winds ranging from 65 to 140 mile-an-hour gusts on the outside. It's violent. This is built to withstand that. HTs are made for high towing. That's the other thing the HT could mean. Half ton and high towing traffic, you know. Also, you see this silvery bubbly stuff. This is double-sided astrofoil. There are a lot of manufacturers using just a single foil layer here and there, and that's fine. It's not bad. It's not as good as a double-sided. This is what gives you the true big insulation numbers, and that's why even an Eagle HT fifth wheel is rated from 0 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. It'll maintain its cabin temperature under those conditions over an indefinite period of time. So again, not many half-ton towables have this level of insulation bundle out there. I also like pointing out all your lights everywhere are LED, and I do like this little outside TV station right here. You can actually run your cables down through there and have a little table sitting here. You don't have to leave this baggage door open. Baggage door is fully insulated. People will grab this and go, whoa, this is a lot heavier than most of them. Yeah, because it's actually insulated, and that's why they put those nice slam latches on there. And if you listen, they're the metal latches, not the plastic. It's all that stuff that makes a difference, guys. This is extremely well thought out. It is violent. It's just incredibly premeditated. You notice how the speakers are down here near the ground level. Pardon the snow. That's just what happens in southern Michigan this time of year. But you know, keep in mind, if you're watching this video in June and you still see some snow on the ground, that doesn't mean this is the trailer that came in. We are a very high volume dealership. We sold over 1,030 RVs last year. I think it was 1,036 to be exact, out of small town southern Michigan. We're a high volume place. We're a top 5 dealer in the #1 state for RV sales. We move stuff out of here, guys. I don't collect them, I sell them. We don't show RVs, we sell them, you know. Give us a chance, we're gonna put a good deal together for you. Now, you're going to see some optional equipment in this video, such as these frameless windows here that are not standard. Not every single Eagle HT we carry is going to be equipped exactly the same. So if this video differs from what you're looking for or what we have in stock, understand why. If you like some things in this video, but maybe just want a different fabric tone, all you got to do is call. Chances are we got a different one in stock. We usually keep 2 or 3 of anything in stock at a time so that you don't have to wait and miss camping. You don't have to wait for an order. You don't have to wait 8 to 10 weeks for a build. You can have your RV today. Fully enclosed, insulated, forced air heated underbelly. Again, 0 to 100 degree rated. These qualities are not things always found in the industry at this market point. A lot of these half-ton towable fifth wheels may be enclosed underneath. That doesn't mean they're heated or insulated or anything like that. Slide out end walls. A couple things here. The windows do open for ventilation, and they're slider windows for max ventilation, whereas these frameless windows here, they don't get as much airflow, but they tilt open jealousy fashion, so I can use these in the rain, whereas these kind of lose their effectiveness in the rain. So you actually get the best of both worlds here. Now, when you're looking at fiberglass skin fifth wheels, there's a lot out there, and again, everything's fine for different reasons. The difficult part for you to discern is what makes this RV the best for my money. You know, because every salesman you talk to, they're going to say, well, my RV is the best. Well, they're right for different reasons. But most salesmen don't know spit about what they're selling. Like, for instance, walk up to the slide-out sidewall and just punch that thing. Eagles can stand up to that kind of abuse. Most things do not have laminated slide-out end walls. Most things do not have a MORryde CRE 3000 rubber shock dampening suspension system at this price point. They're on just typical, steel chuck suspension. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that. This does cost $1 more. If you're just trying to get the cheapest thing possible, that's fine. I would encourage you to find another video to watch, because this is not the cheapest RV out there. It is one of the very best built in this market segment, however. Like this ladder on here is not an accident. This has a fully walk-on roof. We have plywood roof decking with aluminum trusses. It is made to be, fully walkable, serviceable, manageable. Notice too that they don't just have a bumper hitch back here. They also have four-way wiring. This is one of the only half-ton fifth wheels I know of that comes standard with a towing rated hitch. That hitch is set up for 300 pounds tongue weight, 3,000 pounds towing weight. It's best in class. No one else matches that, guys. This actually has a higher bumper towing hitch rating than its big brother, the Eagle. And you think, well, that's stupid and backwards. Keep in mind, an Eagle fifth wheel starts about 35 feet. By the time you want to tag a third unit behind that and haul triples, you're running into length issues in most states. So this actually, because it is shorter, benefits from having a higher towing capacity. This down here, I'll touch on that real quick. CRE 3000 compression rubber equalization. This has 3 inches of independent wheel travel. There's a rubber chuck in there that soaks up kinetic force at the ground level. Remember that 4 in the Richter scale earthquake? This is going to help soak that up before that violent energy is translated up into your windows, which can cause leaks, into your roof seams, which can cause stress and leaks, or forward into your vehicle, which causes this kind of nonsense. We also have the anti-slip aluminum steps here, which it's like an aluminum boat deck. They work really well. They don't just look good, they really do function well. We also have a wider entry door. It says wider entry door, best in class. There are a few other RVs in the half-ton segment that do have the wider door. But it is a best in class type feature, matched by a few others. No matter how many of these tours I put together, I never get tired of this fact in an Eagle. Pow! All the lights are just on one switch. You take that for granted. You expect to see that because you have that in your house. You walk into your house, you flip a switch, you get lights. Makes sense, right? Why not in your RV? You get that in a Jayco. Other nice little things. You don't have to go through and individually flip on little lights. Instead, when you're sitting here, again, one switch. Everything is just flick a switch, push button easy in here. Oh, sugar, what's the name of this decor? This is called Havana. This is the lighter leatherette with contrasting dark swirly fabric tones here. And if you dislike this color scheme, they have like a darker leatherette. They have a few different options, so keep in mind this is just the one featured in this video. Ooh, this is new. Look at that. I didn't even notice that at first. They have a padded lumbar area down here in their chairs. That is neat. I don't usually see that. Usually it's a hardback wooden chair in this class. This is a tri-fold memory foam hide-a-bed sofa. I believe that's an upgrade we put in here. It might be standard now. I can double check. You can double check. Not a big deal. But we see this as a couple's coach. That's why we swap out the booth and put the freestanding table in. However, if you do have a guest, you have a grandkid, a friend comes over, maybe you enjoy too many spirits, so to speak, and it's not safe for them to be driving home. Please be responsible. Sleep on the couch, and you're going to actually enjoy that because that's a big, thick memory foam sofa. As we pan around here, you're gonna see a couple different things. The freestanding table, it has 2 full-time chairs, such as this one right here. But then we also have 2 of these fold-away chairs. I pulled one out for demonstration. They do match your decor, by the way. So most of the time you have couples in here, and there's nothing wrong with those 4 chairs, but the second one on your side is always in the way. As a person who goes camping, it's always in the way, trust me. So most of the time you have a couples coach. Now when you want friends to come out, extend the table, add 2 chairs, everyone's comfy. Little detail stuff I love in these, how the slide out walls are accent colored. So against, as compared to that wall there. So you have a true depth of slide room. There's a light dark contrast to give you a sensory of extra depth. Yeah, I just kind of went full circle on that. Anyway, do the wedding ring test on your stuff, guys. That's real wood. That's not MDF, which is molded foam. And there's nothing wrong with MDF, don't get me wrong. It's just that that's a superior thing that's going to hold up better over time. Looking around, the one thing you're not going to see You might see a bunch of LED lights. I pointed those out, how they're all in one switch. You can see how there's double banks of lights. There's also double runs of air conditioning, which you don't usually find in a half ton. You find a single AC run. This is going to cool down more quickly and stay that way. You see a lot of things up here, but you don't see the air conditioner anywhere. That's because this has a whisper quiet AC system. You see these two vents right here? They will, the way this is set up, it has a better airflow efficiency. So again, it's not going to get colder. It'll get down to temp more quickly, but it will also, it's only like 10% of the noise of a standard AC unit. So again, rear kitchens have existed forever. So why this one? Why spend your money on this one? The design is different, and the big thing is that corner. They changed that corner from the traditional rear kitchen design. Normally, you have a refrigerator and a giant cabinet over here in that corner. The problem is when the slide is in, you can't access any of your kitchen storage that really counts. You can't get to your food, you can't get to your fridge, you can't get to your drinks. Like if you stop going down the highway. They moved all that important stuff over here. When this slide out comes in, it'll be just about toward the edge of that window. You can still get to everything in this RV, even when it's closed. That was smart. Now, we also picked up counter space the way they did it. We have awesome cabinet space, still exists, and we have a breeze-through rear wall window that does not normally exist in rear kitchens. They nailed this thing. They took the classic and they put a modern spin on it, and they nailed it. Standard in an Eagle HT is a 33% larger 8 cubic foot refrigerator freezer. And a half-ton fifth wheel, standard fridge is going to be a 6 cubic foot. If you're lucky, you can pay money to upgrade to a 7, maybe an 8 cube. This is 8 cubic foot standard. So what's optional and everyone else that costs you more money is standard in Jayco. Again, standardization, cookie cutter production is what allows quality and consistency. That's part of the reason they have double the warranty. I also do like the stainless steel appliance bundle. It's very modern and high contrast. Again, when that light hits that woodwork, it just really starts to, it's like it still has a life of its own. The finish and the sheen is amazing. The extra large cabinets, I open these up so you can see they are shelved. A lot of manufacturers, they'll, you know, when you look at campers, the doors are all closed. You're like, oh wow, big cabinets. And then when you open it up, you find out it's only one shelf. So you have a 3-foot high dead space you can't even use. Not the case here. We've upgraded this to the solid surface countertops so that, again, it has that nice, rich look and feel. We figured the kitchen was a main part of this floor plan, and we really wanted it to shine. When you do that, you upgrade to a recessed stainless steel sink. Just like you'd have in those $100,000 fifth wheels. And if you listen, real hardware, again, do the wedding ring test. You can get plastic stuff that looks exactly like that. Jayco doesn't use it anywhere, even in their travel trailers. Good drawer space down here. There's the kitchen countertop extension that will hook onto that if you choose to option that in. That's not a standard feature. And they leave you a giant trash can space down here, so you can actually have a big trash can in your kitchen. The other reason I like rear kitchen floor plans is their social nature. This is the entertainer's floor plan. That chair faces this way. Those seats face that way. People are engaged and talking to one another. Now, you have a TV on a swing arm right here. TV is included with this model standard. We simply pull them out for storage purposes so that you're the first people to touch them. But you can angle that TV anywhere you want. I can stand in the kitchen and see the TV. I can sit all the way against the wall of that sofa and still see the TV. I can sit anywhere in the slide out and still see the TV. You know, there's no bad seat in this house. Real quick, I do want to point out, this has a double insulated slide system. I don't know of anyone else that does this, guys. So they actually have, first of all, this is that double-sided astrofoil in the slide. Some brands will match this. Not every fifth wheel is even insulated in the slide outs. Believe that. They have an R2 floor and ceiling in a slide out, not in a Jayco. Now, this extra carpet padding here adds only about a R1 or 2, but it still doubles what a standard manufacturer offers, plus this. And our carpet in our slide out has padding under it. I don't know of anybody else that does that. I don't know of anyone else that does that in a $100,000 fifth wheel, let alone in a half-ton towable fifth wheel. That's awesome. That's best in class, and that might be best in the industry. The huge storage area that we have next to the TV here is pretty much unparalleled in something this size, especially with rear kitchen layouts. Usually this is just a small little DVD shelf. This is a full-on shelf here that goes past my elbow. This is big. That's a lot of storage. And I love the little shape and character of the little TV hutch right there. That I like. All Furrion electronics, Furrion TV, Furrion stereo. Furrion is the most rugged, highly tested product on the market, and I'll continue to say that until someone actually begins testing their products and producing documentation to prove that the way Furrion has. There's a reason you only see Furrion electronics in your higher end RVs. It is a big deal. The Furrion electronics are made to get frozen, made to get scorched, made to get violently shaken. That's exactly what an RV goes through. And the little electric fireplace down here, that's a space heater, so you don't have to burn up your propane to heat your RV. Why spend your money refilling propane when you already bought the electricity at the park? Bang! Common sense. And the recliner here, I'm not trying to be sexist, often referred to as Dad's chair, but, because guys like me, it's, we're lazy. We find the first place to sit down we can, because the seat over here is too far. Moving forward, point out a couple things. Triple step, not a double, with little anti-slip strips at the back. These are not hardwood steps because those are slippery when you're wearing socks. You don't want to slip and fall and break your hip, which is another reason why they build a handle right into the wall. This is a laminated wall. They have an aluminum plate laminated into the wall so these screws have something to bite into. If they didn't build it this way from the factory, you can't do this aftermarket because you'll just rip the screws out of the wall. They won't bite into bead foam. Oh, I forgot to talk about this while we're outside. This has a little remote system here. This can operate slide outs, this can operate jacks, it can operate a whole bunch of things, but just to quickly demonstrate, we do have LED lights right here, but you can just operate them right from your remote control. Of course, if I could actually hit the button. It's not easy doing all this with one hand. There you go, see. So you can have this in your pocket when it gets dark. If you're chatting with friends, you can kick on the lights, kick off the lights, all that stuff. Central control panel here pretty much runs everything. Pretty self-explanatory. Don't need to spend a lot of time on that. Moving upstairs here. Bathroom light setup has a couple really unique things. I'm going to start with the dark in here so you can see. First one is your normal ceiling lights. Nothing too fancy there. Secondly, we have a backlit morning mirror. So when you wake up in the morning, if you don't want that indirect light blowing you away in the face, this is still plenty bright. This is still enough. You can, well, I can't do my hair, because for obvious reasons. But you can probably. Now the other thing they have is the night light. See, that one little blue LED element doesn't seem like much. Like when the main lights are on, you're like, yeah, so what? Big deal. But when they're off, against this white shower, the whole thing glows. The whole room glows enough that you can see the toilet. You can get to bed, or you can get to the toilet, use the facilities at night without disturbing everyone in the coach. And again, all of that is just on simple light switches. They've just really taken it up a notch. Oh, one more thing here in the bathroom. The bedroom wardrobe slide, the closet here, actually extends into the bathroom and gives you linen space where normally you wouldn't have any. And this is sliding privacy door to the bedroom, so you do have privacy there as well. I'm going to go ahead and kill this thing because I'm on battery power. And I've been pushing my battery today. She's doing fine right now, but I don't want to lose it. Here's another one of these things that's so commonsensically stupid you can't believe no one else has done it. A bedroom light switch on the way into or out of the bedroom. You're walking in, you flick the lights and walk in. Makes sense. You're leaving. You flip the lights off after you're out here where it's bright and you can see. Makes sense. Why does nobody else do this? Other manufacturers, I know you watch my videos because you've called me and talked to me about them. Start doing this, everyone. Chris, the designer down at Jayco, he's beating everyone. We have way better quality bedding in here. You're not even, most of the time you have this little nice clean brown sheet that we use to make this thing look clean so that the videos and the pictures look pretty. This is legit. Yeah, you're not gonna, actually, we had a lady at our show steal that little white pillow. And my boss was a little upset. I said, don't you get it? We won. Mom likes the bedroom decor. That's the hardest thing to sell in the entire camper. So, I mean, from top to bottom, inside and out, this is on point. Also, this is a Denver pillow top mattress. This is the most expensive, nicest mattress used in this market segment. Nobody else matches it. There's some other nice stuff out there. Don't get me wrong. And you know what? Is it the Sleep Number you have at your house? Heck no. But it's a lot better than you usually find. Again, that little hutch-style curvature and radius work is in play here. We have, residential outlets for CPAPs and, reading lamps and all that. Well, though you're not going to need it for reading lamps because you have these cool dual element lights here. So you hold the button and it's a nice bright light. But if you just tap it, you have another one of those blue LED things that just glows against white surfaces. Books, pages have white surfaces. It makes it easy to read that way. And spinning around here, the wardrobe slide out. Big thing they did here. This is something that the designer of the Eagle has been doing for years, and that he brought to him with to Jayco when he joined on last year. Is this slide out window in the wardrobes? Previously, all wardrobe slides were just pure cabinetry. You lost a window here, and it was very dark. You didn't get good airflow in the bedroom. All that is fixed. Plus, we have all of this bonus storage space here in the slide out that normally you would not have. You know, between the insulation packages, the common sense, smart day-to-day usability function features of this is hands down one of the very best half-ton fifth wheels ever produced. Jayco sets the bar in like every market they play in, and they've made this one really hard to reach, really hard. This is a lot of trailer for the money, and again, we sell a bunch of them. We work close with folks. We make fair deals, and we make a lot of them out of here. So give us a call, 800-256-5196, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping, everybody. Hope you had some fun.